Welcome back to Living Well in Retirement. I'm Angie and I'm so glad you've joined me today because I want to talk about how retirement is such a wonderful time to explore new passions, revisit old interests perhaps, and discover affordable ways to make the most of our free time. In this video, we'll explore a variety of hobbies and activities that are available right here in the UK. And I'm sure in other countries there will be similar venues that you can attend where you'll find just the same type of activities being offered. And these activities that I'm going to talk about are ones that won't break the bank. Let's get started. I'm breaking this video down into 6 sections. Firstly, creative pursuits. Secondly, staying active. Thirdly, lifelong learning. Fourthly, volunteering and community. This is volunteering and engaging with the community. Fifthly, exploring nature. And lastly, sixthly, social connections. So let's begin with creative pursuits. Creative hobbies are not only fulfilling, but they can also be wonderfully affordable in the UK. For example, painting and drawing. There are many community centres and local councils offering low-cost art classes. The charity Age UK often runs creative workshops for older adults. I started actually at a local council-run group, and I went on in due course to study for a degree in fine art. Never looked back, and I still paint today. So you never know where it might take you. Now, the second thing, creative pursuits under that heading, is writing. How about joining a local writing group? There are lots around. I know of several in our area that people belong to. You could join, as I say, a local writing group or even attend free workshops at your nearest library. They run them all the time throughout the year. So do go online and have a look at the website for your local library and see what's available. Libraries across the UK frequently host author talks and creative writing clubs. I mean, it's just the job, really. And I did tell you that I wrote a book of poetry, several of them actually, during lockdown. So after that, I formed a Facebook writing club. And that took up quite a lot of my time. And I was heavily involved in that for a number of years. Lots and lots of different opportunities for us on the creative front. And if painting and drawing or writing doesn't appeal, well, there's crafting. There are activities such as knitting and crocheting. I mean, they're perfect for relaxing at home. And many towns have crafting groups where you can meet like-minded people. You can have there's yarn swaps, and charity shops are great places to find inexpensive supplies for everything that you need. I know many people, who took up painting on retirement, as I said, myself included, and much later as well. And some go on to sell their work online or at local crafts fairs or exhibitions. Others concentrate on producing greeting cards and sell these in different outlets. There are many across the country, little stationers, for example, and if you go to garden centres, there's lots of cards being sold that are produced by locally or are locally produced by retired people. So do have a look, and if you've got a fancy for doing something creative, greeting cards are a great idea. Let's move on to the second activity, which is staying active. Now, I might say at this point that you needn't just limit yourself to one of these sections, and I've discussed creativity, but you can do several, if not all of them, during the course of the week or month. So, there's so much choice, and I'm sure you'll be finding something here that will whet your appetite. So staying active, the second section, staying active in retirement doesn't have to cost much at all, does it? There are plenty of options across the UK. Walking groups such as the Ramblers charity offers local walking groups that are affordable for free. Park run events are held across the UK and they're free, and they welcome walkers as well as runners. So do give those a look if you want to keep fit. I have a friend who likes to walk and goes along to Ramblers, and she's quite happy, nearly 80, and she walks 9 miles with no trouble whatsoever. I'm afraid that's not quite what I can do, but I'm in awe of her, I have to say. Then you have perhaps yoga and Tai Chi, where many community halls offer classes, and they're just a few pounds. They don't cost much. Check your local council website or Age UK for free or discounted sessions. Also, I have a friend who loves dancing, and she does line dancing, and she does this at a local community centre. They often host tea dances as well, or social dance class at minimal costs. I mean, it's a fantastic way to stay fit, is dancing, and to meet people. You know what the motivational quote is, don't you? We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. So keep moving and have fun. The third section I'd like to perhaps whet your appetite with is lifelong learning. We never stop learning. I never want to stop learning. My mind always wants to learn new things, and I'm always in awe of certain things that I didn't know that I come across, and I think, wow, gosh, I never knew that. Well, the University of the Third Age, U3A, hope you've heard of that, that run groups, that's the U3A, run groups across the UK, and they offer affordable learning opportunities on everything from history to technology, science, all manner of subjects. Public libraries are another place where you can find free book clubs being hosted, or lectures and computer classes. So, do look these things up, and I'm sure there'll be something that you'd like to do. There's always online learning. Websites, for example, like Future Learn and Open Learn, they offer free courses from UK universities on a range of topics. Now, let's move on to the fourth section, which is volunteering, perhaps, and community engagement. There are many people who do this when they retire, wanting to give something back to their community. It's a rewarding way to stay active and, as I said, to give back. Charity shops, organisations like Oxfam, British Heart Foundation, Cancer Research UK, and many animal charities, they always welcome volunteers, and you also pick up bargains there along the way. It's a win-win opportunity for many of us. There's also, did you know, community gardens, which in the summer, many UK towns have community garden projects where you can grow fresh produce and connect with others. You might like to give that a go. Then there are local events which are available, and you can find those under your local authority, or you can just have a look online for your area and see what local events are available in your area if you Google that. And you could volunteer to help at local festivals, perhaps, park run events or food banks. Do you know, it's a great opportunity to get out there and to do some good and to meet new people. And volunteering doesn't just help others. You'll find it brings you joy and a renewed sense of purpose now that you're retired. Fifthly, I'd obviously recommend to many of you to explore nature. As children, didn't we love doing that, exploring nature? And I know they say that you have a second childhood when you retire, and if exploring nature is one of them, bring it on, because the UK's beautiful countryside and parks, they're the perfect opportunity for affordable outdoor activities, aren't they? And now spring is on its way. It's perfect to perhaps go on a nature walk by exploring National Trust free entry days that they offer, or your local parks and nature reserves. Many things available there. You can do some bird watching by visiting RSPB reserves, and many have free entry and beautiful walking trails. I've been on a couple when I lived in Essex, which were great days out, and they always have a lovely cafe where you can have a lunch, or you could take along a snack. But and they've got these little bird lookout hives where you could go in, and binoculars are there where you can look at birds that are perhaps nesting. So it's a great activity. And also there's picnics. How about enjoying a simple picnic with friends in a local park or along a canal path? I mean, what a great way of enjoying a beautiful summer's day, hey? It's just wonderful, and catching up with a few friends that you're bound to make along the way. So finally, and this is section 6, our social connections, because staying socially connected is, for me, key to a happy retirement. People matter to me a great deal, and I love my coffee mornings. Do you know there's charities like Macmillan that host regular coffee mornings, and many community halls and local churches organise weekly gatherings. You don't have to join a religious group to go along and enjoy that with friends. There are also many game nights that you could enjoy. I belong to a couple of local bridge groups, but there is also other clubs out there, such as whist or bingo clubs, which are held at British Legion halls or community centres. Just so much out there, really. And then village events. Your local council website or village notice board is chock full from spring onwards with free fairs, markets and social gatherings. So do be sure to make a note of all these things that I've mentioned, and start exploring many things. You'll hit upon something that you want to do, believe me. So some closing thoughts. Your retirement years can be the most enriching chapter of your life, with so many affordable activities available across the UK. You're bound to find something that sparks joy and keeps you connected. Don't hesitate to try something new. You might surprise yourself. Which hobby would you like to explore? Oops, excuse me. I've just dropped something, but don't let that put you off. Do share your ideas in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more uplifting ways to enrich your retirement. So until next time, I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.